Hello, listeners and various sports enthusiasts. It is I, Arlo Arke, your announcer for this year's Intergalactic Olympics. This is actually my first time being here, all the way from the planet Axis. I don't know exactly how long you've been keeping up with the competitions, but I think you'll recall my cousin, Arabella, being the announcer for the last couple of years, and my dad, Axel, the years before that. Now it's my turn, and I am excited. But this radio is not about me. It's about the game, the competition, the intensity and passion of the athletes. I love this time of year. Anyways, before my team gets in, I have to inform the listeners on the station about the rules and new additions to the game. This year, the game takes place in Quintus. Kind of weird to say because of the apostrophe between the U and the I. So a couple of sections have to change, naturally. So, I know that there are a few first-time listeners out there, especially Earthens. No judgment, though. The Earthens just joined the Union a bit late. But that's fine. I mean, I have 2 Earthens on the team I'm assigned to, so that's really cool. Anyways, I digress. My point was, I'm going to explain the game for the first-time listeners out there, and I'm going to explain all of the new changes. So, the Intergalactic Olympics. 5 sections, teams that compete in all of them. A team needs to win 3 out of 5 in the finals, and boom, a winner. This year, we have the usual of trapeze. I've been told that the Earthens are joining this one the most, so, I mean, that's very interesting. They're kind of weak, though, aren't they? Not to be discriminatory, I'm just saying, there's no saying how they'll do in that part. Also, there has been a restriction added this year to the trapeze arts. No flying organisms of any kind. We've had problems with it in the past, so this year the board banned all competitors who have wings or can perform levitation magic, and all competitors with that DNA from parents and ancestors. I don't make the rules, that's just the way it is. Next, the race. Running around a track pelted by fireballs, shards of ice, and now sharp bits of metal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Metal? When did that happen? Well, I will tell you when. This year. Personally, the whole fire and ice thing was getting a little old, so I'm really happy about the variety added. Now, this is one of my other favorites, the juggling. Because of our location on Quintus, we've been able to acquire a special meteor rock that not only emits radiation that could potentially be harmful, but also shoots sparks. Now, I am excited for that one. As usual, we have volleyball. Now, what's great about this planet is the amazing whittling ability of the rocks. I mean, we now have so many volleyballs to practice with. Now, I recently started speaking with an Earthen, she and I are great friends, and I explained this game to her, and she was very, freaked out. Apparently, volleyball on Earth is very, quote-unquote, safe. No, and I quote this from my friend, it alludes to one of their fun recreational items. No beach ball-shaped volleyballs made of stone. No playing chicken in the game. She was very hysterical. I was very concerned. When I asked about chicken, she explained that it was how the players got into position and played volleyball intergalactically. 2 players with a player on their shoulders each trying to knock the other players down. Apparently, it's an Earthen thing, but it's not volleyball. I think the Earthens have it a little bit backwards. No offense to the Earthens listening, of course. You guys will have plenty of time to catch up. The very last section, a new addition, is diving and swimming. In our last competition, in the planet with hot rocks and fire, remember? We had no chance to make this a section. But here we are. Quintus has plenty of water, extremely deep and filled with dangerous and murderous beasts. We haven't had a diving section in 8 years. This is going to be awesome. So now that we have the new rules and additions out of the way, I can introduce my team. Myself and my fellow minor announcers have been assigned a team and a station to keep the listeners updated on the different teams and their progress. I've been assigned one of the most... let me check. No, it's the most diverse team in the entirety of the competition. We're in the training room cinq'ieme, which is also really hard to pronounce because of the apostrophe between the U and the I. What is it with the solar system and the apostrophes? The team I've been assigned to has a different race for most of the sections. We've got Navadoans and... Oh, here comes one now. Hello! Wait. She probably can't hear me, since I'm all the way up here in this box. I mean, sure, the box can fly, and I could go down there, but I need to make sure that everyone comes in and no one kills anyone. You see, the other thing about this team, they all check no preference on their application forms, so they don't know each other. This girl must be, let's see... Reeve Blakesley. A trapeze artist. Amazing. She's from Earth, but she's only half Earthen. Her mother is, well, no records exist. Definitely from a neighboring solar system, though. She looks earthen for the most part. Her blonde hair looks almost white. Is that natural? Maybe it's the non-earthen part of her. And her ears are kind of pointy, I think. I can't see very well from up here. I can't see her eyes either, but the picture shows them clearly. They're golden, swirling golden, molten and hypnotizing. But the most unearthen thing, she's got these intricate, detailed blue tattoos on her face between her ears and her eyes, going down to her cheekbones kind of, and over to her arms. It's beautiful. And who's that? Someone else just walked in. A boy. An earthen boy. Even from here, I can see he's really tall. Taller than me, even. Although a lot of earthens are taller than Excessians. Anyways, it looks like his name is Emerson Ellery, but there's not a lot of information on him, not really. He's got this tan skin, though, and this dark, black hair. I've never seen hair like that, ever. Is that even possible, hair that dark? It's like the night sky, like space. My own hair is light, but that's not natural. And Axel and Arabella, I don't know if you guys saw their pictures, and their hair is dark magenta, but it's not as dark as Emerson's. That's really amazing. He kind of looks like a Clariver, if you know what I mean. Oh, more teammates. Let's see. This one has 4 arms. Definitely our juggler, Quark. Personally, I like the way he looks. His skin is very silvery, like metal. I wonder if he's part metalloid. There is no race listed for him. No home planet either. He's got great genes, though. His eyes are dark green, and his hair is the same color, too. If I'm being honest, the length is a little worrying. Won't that get in the way of... Oh wait, no, he ties it up. Crisis averted. Anyways, there's someone following him in. Let's see. That's... Kafka. Kafka? There's not much on them. They're a dog werewolf intergalactic organism. Hello? They definitely caught my eye. Quark waved, but Kafka didn't. There's nothing on Kafka here. Nothing. Not much on Quark either. I mean, no home planet. Huh? Oh no. It looks like our trapeze team is having a little argument. Maybe I should go down there to make sure they're all right. Can't have the team all mad at each other just before the competition even starts, right? But I was wrong. They're smiling. Let me get closer and see what's going on. It certainly looks like they're arguing. Emerson's raised an eyebrow and Reeve's crossed her arms, even though they're both smiling. Reeve's saying she's been on the trapeze for longer. Emerson counters with the fact that he's better than her, though. Well, Reeve asks him if he'd like to test that theory. Well then. Now they're getting up onto the trapezes, ready to practice, a determined glint in her eyes, an amused one in his. This should be fun, but I'll leave them to battle it out. Quark's already started to juggle. 4 hands makes it easier, I'll bet, but there is no doubt that there are more races with more extremities. Still, can they juggle 5 meteor bits? That's right, listeners. Quark is juggling 5. At this rate, we've got ourselves a winner. Wait, I'm supposed to be unbiased. Oops. And Kafka. They haven't started to race, but they just finished working with the controls for the obstacles in the race. Kafka is crouching, and off they go. That's amazing. Kafka is so fast. Kafka isn't even getting hurt, getting touched by the obstacles. I can see a clear Lee skill team here, yes. Wait a second, listeners. I hear a strange rumbling. How? The door just got kicked down. A door is down, competitors. We're going to have to fix the door. Oh, look, more teammates. The Navadoans must be here. Listeners, they look ready to play, so if you want to make your posters already, remember, 2 words, the N isn't capitalized, the V is, they're very particular about that. Let me just check their files. Ajax and Rocco Trollson, brother and sister, the bases. They've got these naturally broad shoulders, and let's be real, they're basically made of stone, even the top ones, the spikers. Can anyone say dream team? Actually, let me go down to greet them, get them acquainted. Okay, sorry for the wait, listeners. Let me introduce you to our volleyball team. I've already talked about Ajax and Rocco. Did you know Navadoans can change the color of their eyes? I think that's awesome. Ajax has deep blue eyes like his picture, but Rocco's eyes have changed since then. And our spikers, oh my goodness. Galeno Kron, the one who has Ajax as a base, he told me that I rock his world. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. He's a very happy person, so that counts for something. Really short, though. Navadoans are always on sides of the scale. Rocco and Ajax are huge and towering, but Galeno, for instance, is really short, about my height. And don't even get me started on the fourth one, Fiametta Svensson. She introduced herself by saying, "The name's Fiametta, 2 M's, 2 T's, you'll wish you had 2 of me." She and Galeno are very alike, I think. Their skin looks kind of rocky, brownish-grayish, with these really thin black lines all over their body. You know, I learned in secondary education that Navadoans can blend in with certain rock types. I can see how that would be. Anyways, Fiametta's even shorter than Galeno, so you can imagine how tiny she is. She seems fierce, even if she's really friendly now. Listeners, I speak from a completely factual point of view that leaves no room for bias whatsoever when I say I have good faith in the Navadoans and their volleyball skills. You know, I think today's been a pretty good day for a first day. No one hates anyone else, and I like how we're looking. Who knows, we might even... I just got a real physical note dropped down in my box. How? No one even uses these anymore. Who? I'm going to read it. Hope your first day was good. Have fun practicing. Watch your back. It would be a shame if someone were to mess up the perfect team. Oh. No. The Lock. The Lock, if I remember correctly, the Lock is a rival team of ours. Station 17X. I'm sorry, listeners, there's nothing else to say. This is just some sick idea of a joke. Our team is fine. We'll be fine. This note is irrelevant, really. I'm gonna go talk to the station manager of Station 17X and get this prank cleared up. I'll leave my team to start practice. They're all great, note or no note. Wish us luck and good game.